Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. And let's all stand and sing this wonderful song. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm going to sing it once through, and then you all just sing it right along with me. It goes like this. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. All right, are y'all ready? Here we go. Here we go. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. How about love? I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, saying, I'm choosing love today. Peace. I'm choosing peace today. I'm choosing peace. I'm choosing peace today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, saying, I'm choosing peace today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, saying, I'm choosing heaven today. Yeah.
So let us pray. As I take a breath, the holy breath, I drop into the conscious communion with the divine and know that we're choosing heaven today. We're choosing peace in our hearts, in our congregation, and in the world. Knowing peace is spreading even now all throughout the world. I'm choosing joy today. The joy that God brings into each of our hearts. Feeling that joy radiating out from my heart to the world. I'm choosing love today. Love is the answer. Love is the way. God is love. I am love. God is, I am. And for this, I am oh so grateful. So grateful for this service today. So grateful for everyone that is in this sanctuary and all the loved ones that are not here today. I know love. I know peace. I know joy. And I am so grateful to God for these qualities that emanate from the very heart of our being, from the divine. So in great gratitude, I say, thank you, God. Thank you, God in me. Amen. And so it is.
Good morning. Welcome to Unity of the Valley Spiritual Center. So glad to see everyone this morning. If you're watching from away, good morning to you as well. So glad that you are choosing to take this time to celebrate with us that splendid divinity that we all have within. I'm feeling heaven today, and we are in such a time of joy as we start this new year. What a treat we have in store for us today. We have Reverends Andy and Bonnie Anderson with us today. Welcome. So glad that you're here. You do bless us with your presence. If you're here for the first time, we're so glad that you are choosing to join us this morning, and we'd like to get to know you a little bit better after service in our social hall. So let's meet there, and we will tell you why we love this center so much. We are also blessed today to have our prayer chaplains with us, who will stand as they are able. Oh my, what a splendid array of prayer chaplains we have for you this morning. You want to stop after service, and if you have a need or a celebration you would like to share, you will want to either talk to Gretchen or Pat or Donovan or Patricia. Chaplains, you bless us with your presence. Thank you so much for being here. It is that time in our service where we begin a very sacred ceremony by lighting the Christ candle. So I would like to invite one of the lights of my life to come forward, and that's my son Simon. And as Simon comes forward, I would like to invite all the teachers and students to come forward to join us in this ceremony. Simon, as we start this new year, you truly show us what it is to be that light-filled spirit who so enjoys life, so full of love and laughter. You brighten our days just by you being you, and you did that so well. Son, as you come forward, we have a very special blessing for you, and it goes like this. Simon, you are a beautiful child of God, perfect in every way. You are loved unconditionally, just the way you are. And Simon, if it's true for you, it has to be true for ourselves as well. So we all take this in. I am a beautiful child of God, perfect in every way. I am loved unconditionally, just the way I am. And we will sing you off to Sunday school.
I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. We shine, we shine, we shine, we shine, we shine.
Thank you so much. Well, this is the second Sunday with your brand new cell phone that you got for the holidays. And so you're getting pretty good now at taking it out texting friends and family about getting down here to hear Reverend Bonnie and Andy. And if not, to go to unityvacaville.org and watch us online, or go to Facebook or YouTube and watch us online. Lots of different ways to celebrate with us today. And after you do that, you know how to silence that thing and then put it away. Much appreciated. Well, you know how we say 60 is the new 40? Well, you're looking at the slide, and I'm going to suggest that 6 is the new 7, because it's really 7 o'clock. So when you're looking at that 6, think, oh, that's the new 7. So it is really 7 o'clock, January 21st, Reverend Dahlia's Prosperity Plus 2 class is being offered. What a great way to start the year, with your prosperity just raining down upon you. And we have someone today to tell you how it's been raining in her life. And Teresa, would you come forward, please?
Good morning. So I am prosperous and I am grateful and I love this community. But when I started coming to Unity of the Valley, I snuck in the back door because I was coming from a situation of homelessness and I had a lack consciousness. And I didn't want anyone to know I was here. So I would sneak in after everything started at Coffee with God. And before the peace song, I would sneak back out. And look at me now. I'm here in front of you talking. But part of that journey was the many prosperity classes that I have taken. And it took a lot to get through here what prosperity was. It's the abundance of love. It's the abundance of joy. It's the abundance, it's accepting your abundance of just who you are and your gifts. When I started ministerial school, and I was in this class with other like-minded individuals, and we were talking, and they were saying, your prosperity consciousness needs work. And this was after I'd taken several prosperity courses. And I still had that thing of lack in my head. So I had to start looking, okay, what do I do next? Or what do I need to do? So I took another prosperity course, and I took another one. I'm still working on it. But I'm better today than I was yesterday, and every day I'm a little bit better. And so I'm here to tell you that if you've taken Prosperity Plus 2 before, take it again. You're going to hear something different. You're going to learn something different. I'm taking it again. It's wonderful. Reverend Dahlia is amazing. There's always someone different with a different story that gives you an aha moment. Take the class. You won't be disappointed, and I will love to hear your stories. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Teresa. And coming up next from our Earth Care Committee, Mei-Ling Albert.
Good morning, everybody. Last week, we planned to show this film, but things didn't quite work out. And so today is the day when we're having film clips of Greta Thunberg, which most of you have heard of because she's Time Person of the Year. And she's 16 years old, and she is really impassioned about the environment and the climate. And also, that clip was probably about 8 minutes. And then this other one with Bill McKibbins, who also has been a major mover in the marches for the climate that happen throughout the country. starting in Washington, D.C. and New York City and moving clear across all the states. And he's making a speech at the Pioneer Conference, the latest one, in this film clip. And both speakers are very soft-spoken. They're gentle people, but they're very impassioned about what they're feeling, what they feel needs to be done about the environment and how we have to step up. And so I'm hoping that many of you will choose to come in here to watch the film like 11:40, so I'm giving plenty of time to socialize and then come in here to watch the film. The whole thing takes half an hour, the film. So, oh, yes, and the other thing I need to announce is that next week we're showing The Biggest Little Farm. I think it'll be in the great social hall at noon. And a lot of you have probably seen the film, and I know everybody that's seen the film has enjoyed that film and came away feeling like, oh, I'm really glad I watched that. And even if you've seen it once, I suggest seeing it twice. I've seen it twice. When you see it the second time, now you know it's coming, but you get to pay attention to the details better. And like I said, I hope everyone comes, or at least a number of you come. And it's kind of like we want to reach out to the entire Unity congregation to invite you, for us as a body, to embrace the earth. And there's so many ways that people are doing good in this world, and it's we want to share it. You know, there's problems in the earth, but there's a lot of people stepping up, and they're doing different things. It's not all just marching. So it's kind of like learning new things about what people are doing is inspirational. Thank you.
Thank you, Mei Ling. Are you ready to listen to those young people from the conservatory again? Well, if you missed it in December, in February, mark your calendar, on the 22nd of February, we are going to have another dinner concert entitled Love is in the Air. They're going to be back, and so mark it on your calendar, the 22nd, Love is in the Air. You don't want to miss it. Our annual meeting for Unity of the Valley Spiritual Center is scheduled for 11:45 a.m. here in the sanctuary, February 2nd. February 2nd, 11:45, annual meeting. Saturday, January 25th, from 10 to 2, Reverend Dahlia is going to be facilitating the retreat, Be Still and Know, Skills for Being in the Silence. Another great way to start off our new year. The suggested love offering is $30, but of course no one will be turned away. Sign up is available in the Great Hall and on our website. This is going to be a great week coming up because on Tuesday, we don't have to make dinner. We don't have to fix dinner because we are all, and I'm looking at you, we are all going to Mary's Pizza Shack. And Mary's will donate a portion of what you paid them to our church. Who knew pizza could keep on our lights? It's going to. But what you'll need is this flyer to give to your server, and you're going to make sure and look at your check that they give you to make sure that they have indeed included this to our center. So this Tuesday, are you making dinner? Where are you going to go? Mary's Pizza Shack. How's that for a commercial? Soul singing begins Thursday, January 23rd at 7 o'clock till 8:30. A subscription for all 10 events is the small price of $150. Or if you just want to attend just single events, that will be $20 at the door. What a great event for our church. So if you would like to do a subscription, please see Teresa in the office. Thank you. And that does it for announcements. It is time for our greeting. Here at Unity, we either do a nice hug, or if you would rather, our hands together in a joyous namaste to each other. And after we are done, you're going to come back to your pew, and we are going to enjoy Reverend Andy and Reverend Bonnie. So let's sing and then greet.
Here we go. Love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love when it's hard to love. Love, our love will change the world. Sing all together. Say, sing, sing, sing all together. Sing, sing, sing when it's hard to sing. Sing, our singing will change the world. Share who you are. Say, share, share, share who you are. Share, share, share when it's hard to share. Share, our sharing will change the world. Now turn to your neighbor and say, good morning, good morning, good morning. Ba, 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 ba. Ba 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 Love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love when it's hard to love. Love, our love will change the world. Love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love when it's hard to love. Love, our love will change the world. 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 Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
And welcome back to your pew. During our hug time, I heard someone say, well, how do I choose heaven today? Well, sometimes it's as simple as saying our statement of faith together. There's only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God the good.
Spirit, lead me and guide me. 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 Every day I seek in a new way, living my life to the fullest every day. There's nothing sweeter than that smile on my face. I just surrender to that power and love every moment, every day. Spirit, lead me and guide me. Spirit, just keep on giving me. Spirit, just let it lead me and guide me. Spirit, just keep on giving me. It's up to me to be that brighter day, because I am that I am. It supports me with yes in every way. So I surrender to that power and love every moment, every day. Oh, it's only love. See, it's all there is, all there'll ever be. It's up to me to know and receive and know there's only one life, love, peace, and harmony. Oh, it's Holy Spirit living in me. Spirit will lead you and guide you. Spirit will just keep on giving you. Spirit, just let it lead you and guide you. Spirit will just keep on giving you. When you find yourself going through the dark night of the soul, I just release and let go and know that it's so, and surrender to that power and love every moment, every day. Oh, it's only love. See, it's all there is, all there'll ever be. It's up to me to know and believe and know there's only one life, love, peace, and harmony. Oh, it's Holy Spirit living in me. Spirit, lead me and guide me. Spirit, just keep on giving me. Spirit, let it lead me and guide me. Lead me and guide me. It's only love.
So as we enter into meditation, please close your eyes if you feel so comfortable. And take a holy breath with me. And let's drop down into a conscious communion with God. Knowing this morning that God is, I am. God is, I am. And I allow God, I allow Spirit to lead me and guide me this day. To enfold me in the arms of love. I breathe into this truth that I am held by the arms of a loving God, always. I am a child of the divine. As I go into the silence for a moment, I remember the truth. And I allow Spirit to lead me and guide me. I walk the path of the divine, remembering the truth. God is, I am. God is, I am. Take another breath. And you can open your eyes and come back when you're ready.
Just the way I am, I can free my power wherever I am. At any time I can redefine, get a new paradigm, let myself grow and grow. There's only one life, and life is divine. I know it, I claim it, it's mine. I let myself see stars with me, it's perfection that I am. When I see the truth, know the truth, be the truth as me. I release and let go, give love and know. When I love myself just the way I am, I can free my power wherever I am. At any time I can redefine, get a new paradigm, let myself grow and grow. Oh, when I love myself, when I love myself just the way I am, I can free my power wherever I am. And when I decide to change my mind, get a new paradigm, let my love grow and grow. know the truth, it has to produce the results I'm looking for. It's done unto me as I believe. Possibilities all I see. When I see the best, know the best, be the best I can be, then I know that I know that I know that I know that I know. Woo. When I love myself just the way I am, I can free my power wherever I am. At any time I can redefine, get a new paradigm. Let my love grow and grow and grow and grow. When I love myself just the way I am, oh, I can free my power wherever I am. At any time I can redefine, get a new paradigm. Let my love grow and grow. Ha! Let my love, let it grow and grow. See, it's all I am. Let it grow and grow. It's who you are. Let it grow and grow. Let it grow. Let it grow and grow.
I want Reverend Andy to stand up and show you his T-shirt that goes with his newest album, Love, because he's all about love there. So, and Reverend Andy and I are delighted to be here this morning. I'm Reverend Bonnie, and this is Reverend Andy, and we live in Roseburg, Oregon. We're ministers with Centers for Spiritual Living. We used to have a church there, and now we're on the road. We're sort of traveling minstrels and speakers. So we're delighted that Reverend Dahlia has invited us to be here today. And do you know how lucky you are to have Narian and Janet as your music team? We're old friends of theirs. They've done a couple of house concerts at our house. They've stayed with us many times, and we love them. And we're having lunch with them in Walnut Creek today, where they're doing their thing. So you are really lucky. They're just amazing. They're very amazing. So today I want to talk about the dance of abundance. And when we talk about abundance, it's not just money, is it? Because if you're not healthy, you can have all the money that you have, but if you don't have the abundance of health, you can't enjoy that. And it's the abundance of joy in your life and love in your life. So it's multifaceted. It's not just about money. But if you were going to think about doing a dance of abundance, knowing that you have enough in every area of your life, what would it feel like? What would you do? You know, jump up and down, celebrate, jump in joy. It would be a carefree dance of knowing that you already have everything that you need, celebrating that harvest of plenty. So there's, I don't know if it's up on the, no. Abundance is a feeling of unlimited possibility. Can you feel that? Having unlimited possibilities, just try that on for a minute, knowing that anything is possible. So God wills us to have everything. As we express life, we fulfill God's law of abundance. But we do this only as we realize that there is good enough to go around. Only as we know that all of God's gifts are given as freely and fully as the air and the sunshine. Think about that. If we really believed that God's gifts were given as easily as the sun shining on us, as the air flowing. Now, you have a little bit more of that sunshine here than we do in Roseburg, Oregon, where we live, but that we love to soak it up when we're here, that feeling that it's just provided for you. Ernest Holmes said, "The abundance you desire to experience must first be an experience in your mind. If we can't imagine it, it's difficult to create it. If we spend all our time thinking about what we don't have, you can't spend all of your energy and time thinking about lack and expect to see prosperity show up." And there sometimes is nothing harder than when we're broke, when we don't see it in the checking account, or when we're ill, or when we're lonely, is seeing what we have, what we wish to experience. It's the law of attraction. It's visualizing what it is that we wish to have. And when we're down, when we're having that dark night of the soul, it sometimes is challenging, isn't it? To feel prosperous, to feel healthy, when we know that's not what we're seeing in our physical world. But it's a wonderful exercise to do that. And sometimes we chase after things. When we chase after it, we're telling the universe that we don't have it. So it's a great exercise to just imagine, especially in January, the beginning of the year. Think about what it is that you would love to have. I know Mary Morrissey does that in the Prosperity Plus class, which is a wonderful class and deals with giving, being comfortable giving too. And she talks about imagining what it is that you have. Talking to a friend as if you're already there, and you say, "Yeah, I have my boat. I have my husband or my wife that I wanted. I'm healthy. My body is strong," and putting on that feeling. And that's what draws it to us, when we have that feeling now of what it is that we desire, what God's calling us forth to be or to do. So how do it's interesting to bring our bodies into this, because how do you feel in your body when you're experiencing scarcity, when there's not enough? It's kind of a closed down feeling, isn't it? You feel fear in your belly. And how do you feel in your body when you know that you have enough? It's expansive. So we can check in sometimes too and see. Prosperity is like circulation, like blood going through our bodies. Now, close your fists like this. When our fists are closed, can we receive? You can't receive when your fist is closed. Now open it. See how different that feels. Having an open to receive, open. When we close ourselves off in fear, it is very difficult for us to receive. I'm going to tell you a story about a woman named Victoria, that's her last name, Castle. She wrote a book called The Trance of Scarcity. I don't know if you've ever read it. It's an excellent book. And she tells a story. She was a consultant, self-employed consultant, and she had a job with a company that was going to last 5 years or something like that. She was making a great salary, so she didn't have to look for other jobs. She was confident in that one. And then they got sold very quickly to another company, and the CEO of the new owner, the CEO of the new company said, "We are immediately canceling all contracts with outside contractors." So she went from having a great job and being supported to having no job. Well, she was scared and worried, and she said she spent a day in bed just worrying and freaking out and being depressed about it. And then she said, "Wait a minute, I've got to chase after a job. I've got to find a job." So she got up and got on the phone and was calling everyone she knew, and got the same answer again and again. No, we don't need anybody. Sorry, we love you, but we don't need anybody right now. And she was getting more and more desperate, and this desperation was coming through on her phone calls, but she didn't know what else to do. Well, she was sitting in her office making calls, and she has this big, beautiful dog. I don't know what kind it is, but you can imagine a big, friendly dog who kept nudging her like, She said, I know you want to go outside and play, but I have to stay here and work. And he'd come up again and nudge her and nudge her. And finally she said, all right, you win. I'm going to go outside and play with you for a while. So they went outside, and she threw a ball. They ran around. She started changing her energy and feeling more relaxed and just playing and having fun. She laid out in the grass, and her dog was there too. She looked at the sky, the blue sky and the clouds, and she said, oh, the sky is such a beautiful blue. It reminds me of the cover of a book that a friend loaned me. I better call her and tell her that I want to return that book to her. So when she came inside, after spending a long time outside, she sat down and called her friend and her friend said, oh, Victoria, I was going to call you, but I knew you were busy with this contract. I really need a full-time consultant right away in my company. Is there any way you could help us out? And she said, yes. So sometimes when we chase after things and we're in fear, we're not open to receive them. She changed her consciousness, and her good came to her. And that's what Spirit will do. That's what God will do. It'll bring our good to us if we're in a receptive state of mind. I was saying that prosperity is like circulation. It's like the blood circulating in our body. It's like an inhale and an exhale. You need both. So everybody, take a deep breath and hold it for a minute. What would happen to us if we never let it out? Go ahead and let it out. We would die. Our body needs to inhale and exhale. And it's like that with giving and receiving. So when we give, we receive. Giving is sometimes, when you don't have enough, it's the hardest thing to do, that is to give. But what you give out comes back. It's trust. And it might be something as little as giving a smile to someone, helping a friend, or maybe donating to this center or someplace that you believe in. And giving starts that inward and outward, that inhale and exhale. And it creates a vacuum and allows more good to come into us. That's why the Prosperity Plus class, I highly recommend you take it. It's a wonderful class. I've taught it many times, and it really does get that circulation going with us. But another thing that we teach is part of this prosperity circulation is receiving. So how are you at receiving? Is it easy for you to receive? What if someone says, oh, I'll pick up your tab for dinner? Do you say, yes, thank you? Or do you say, oh, no. That's fine. I can do it. Or if someone gives you a compliment, do you say, oh, this old thing, you look great. How about, does anybody have trouble receiving? A lot of us do. It's easy for us to give, but it's harder for us to receive, to accept a compliment, to accept a gift, to accept just the love that comes to us. Because for some reason we feel like, oh, no, we can't let another person do too much for us. I injured my knee a while back, and a friend called me and said, I want to come over, and my husband and I want to come over and make you and Andy dinner. And at first I was like, oh, no, that's too much. I can't ask you to do that. And then I went, wait a minute. The universe is giving to me. And what am I saying? No, I don't want that. So I want you to, this week, become aware. Because a lot of us have that issue of not receiving. And think about you. Let's say you have a sweater that you think a friend would love that you can't wear anymore, and you give that sweater to your friend and you feel so wonderful because you know they're going to love it, and they say, oh, I'm sorry, no. Or you want to buy your friend lunch and you're excited and you're ready and you buy, and they say, oh, no, you can't do that. How does that make you feel? It stops the flow in you because you don't have the gift of being able to receive. So when you accept, you're giving them a gift of them being able to give. It's the part of that circulation, giving and receiving. So I have an assignment for you this week. And sometimes it can be challenging, but whenever anybody wants to give something to you this week, say thank you. Andy, what do you say when someone wants to do that for you? He says, I accept. I accept. And see the joy in the other person's face when they do that. And even if it's something that you can't use, so let's say they give you that sweater and it's like an ugly Christmas sweater and they're excited about giving it to you and you're like, I'll never wear that. Do you say that? No. You say thank you and you accept it with grace and you give them the opportunity to give. And then you take that sweater and lovingly gift it to someone else. And they can wear it to the ugly Christmas sweater party, right? So I want you to do that this week. Anytime anyone wants to give something to you, watch how you feel, watch how it feels in your body, and then say thank you and graciously accept it. So I would like us to open because when we don't receive, it's having those closed fists. There's a story of chimpanzees or some type of monkeys that when they wanted to catch them, they would put these, the monkeys would put their hand through this fence, and there were gourds with pebbles or food inside the gourd with a small neck. And they would put their hand through the fence and put their hand in the gourd to get the food, and then they couldn't get their hand out, so they'd be trapped. Now all they had to do was let go of the stones or the food in order to be free, but they wouldn't let go because they didn't want to let go of that food. They wanted to have it, so they were trapped, and so we're like that sometimes. We don't want to let go. So I would like us to let go, open up our closed fists, and allow the universe to give to us. That's all the universe wants to do, is give us love, is give us what we desire, is allow us to manifest spirit through ourselves and make changes in the world. Especially at this time when things are a little frightening with international things and things that are going on in the country, is to keep that allow the universe to flood us with peace, with joy, with prosperity. And let's remember to dance and watch how our bodies feel. And we're going to end this with a song that Andy's going to sing about celebrating. And please feel free to stand up and dance.
Today is a day for celebration. I'm so glad that I'm aware my good is everywhere, is where I am. I celebrate God's love, joy, peace, and harmony. Yeah. Then I'll let the Spirit use me. Let God's love flow through me. There's nothing else. Whoa, think I'll stand up and celebrate all that I am. Just stand up, oh, stand up and celebrate the good that you are. Just stand up, oh. I am my power and my glory. I celebrate all that I am. Celebrate. Y'all, I want y'all to say celebrate. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Celebrate. Just celebrate. Just celebrate. Just celebrate. There you go. Oh, just celebrate all that you are. Just celebrate. Oh, celebrate for love. Celebrate joy. Celebrate prosperity and abundance. Celebrate all that you are today. Because that's all you are today. Just celebrate.
So thank you, everyone. And now you're going to have an opportunity to give here in the center, right?
Let's thank Reverend Bonnie and Andy one more time. Thank you so much. It is so easy to celebrate with you both here. Thank you for being here. It is time to take out our tithes and love offering. And if you were listening to the talk, you know what to do. We say together, God's love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am and have, all that I give and receive. I
am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Love is the strongest force that I know. You only need to recognize and know. Love will heal. Love can reveal all you need to know, and then you let it go. You see, I never thought, I never knew. Now there's a love could be so wonderful and new. I let it lead me and guide me on my way. I'm here to testify and say it's only love that can set me free. It's only love that will let me see I am whole and complete. It's only love that lives in me. Oh, only love, only love, oh, only love's all there is. Oh, only love, oh, only love, only love, oh, only love, only love. Woo. Woo. It's only love that can set me free. It's only love that will let me see I am whole and complete. It's only love that lives with me. Only love, only love, oh, only love, only love, oh, only love, oh, only love, only love.
And if that's not a taste of heaven, I don't know what is. Thank you once again, Reverend Andy. Thank you, Reverend Bonnie. Well, Reverend Dahlia has been under the weather this week, not feeling all that well. And so, Reverend Dahlia, if you're watching right now, we in the sanctuary are going to give you a prayer blast of radiant healing energy. Here we go. Reverend Dahlia, we see you whole and well and feeling better and better and better. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Yes, we do. And as we affirm our divine substance, we have all of 2020 ahead of us. And perhaps the simplest thing we can do to affirm that substance is to simply say thank you. Thank you, God, for all our gifts and all our blessings. Amen. It is time now to stand and join together in the singing of our peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it be in me.
Diversity. Oh. I give and I receive in joy.
Right outside the door.